Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to Almo0d. Welcome back to another World Series match, round number 1. We are today watching the legendary purple player with the DoMiNaToR. This is ExCaL. All the way down in the south position, facing him today. It's round 1 of the World Series. We have the China Nuke for the yellow player. This is Almo0d. So I've been watching ExCaL play few sets and stuff lately, and he is playing out of his mind. Some of the best 0 I've ever seen. And this is going to be very, very tough for everyone to compete with him in the World Series. I haven't seen him lose a set in a while, even against like the likes of Vivid and Marikar. Tumstep, I think, as well, Size. The guy is literally on fire, so you're going to have to play insanely well. And saying insanely well, this actually looks like quite a decent build order from Almo0d. He has gone for 2 supplies, double War Factory, which is probably what you should be doing here. And he's also got 2 quite nice supplies as well, and moving his dozers back. So, yeah, considering I've not seen Almo0d before, generally when you haven't seen a player's name, you don't know how they're going to perform. And so far, I think that's looking actually pretty good. ExCaL is probably looking to garrison that. What I hate about Plant Waste V2, I don't know who the heck made V2, but basically they stopped people from being able to go inside of that bunker. Could say it makes the map less GLA friendly. GLA is quite OP here, I think. ExCaL comes in with a TNT. Gets it on the War Factory. Maybe a slight thing Almo0d could have done was keep the dozer by the War Factory. So if it does get TNT'd, you've got slightly more chance of... oh, that's a weird barracks. Did he just lose a unit there? I don't think he did. Was he trying to block the technical coming in? Because if he was trying to block the technical, that's against the rules. And you should automatically lose the game if he was trying to do that. Loses 1 truck. I think he could have moved them out of the way. He's probably paying attention elsewhere. He is multitasking pretty well. He's moving both dozers, moving this army, moving that flamer back from the tunnel. So he is multitasking pretty nicely. More tunnels and a stinger going up for ExCaL. I think he might be going to dozer hunt, because sealing that off so securely early on, ExCaL is going to give up some map control. So yeah, I mean, Almo0d rebuilt his War Factory. He's still very much in this, but a technical is coming in. I think ExCaL is literally gearing up for this dozer hunt, and that dozer now should have absolutely no chance to get out, and probably both of them trucks there as well. So yeah, this has gone from okay to very, very bad for Almo0d. I think ExCaL is definitely on the hunt for that dozer. He's still got 2 units inside of here. Yeah, I'm not 100% impressed from ExCaL. Not as much as I thought, because I think he might be banking a little bit too much on the dozer hunt. You know, just bunkering that off like so hard. I mean, yeah, he's got the dozer hunt now and he's lost all of his War Factories. But what if there was like mines on that, for example, didn't kill them 2 trucks, and didn't get the dozer hunt, then yeah, you would be leaving yourself like kind of boxed in, and he's only got 2 supplies. But I mean, still, the guy's been absolutely demolished. I just thought if ExCaL went for that dozer and then a mine spawned there and that technical died or something, then he very quickly leaves himself with not much map control. Like, that could be cleared by a bunch of battle masters. ExCaL at this point isn't gigantic, doesn't have loads of cash, specifically because of that 3rd supply, I suppose. But I mean, look at the enemy's base. It doesn't even matter, I suppose. It was just going for pure aggression, trying to end it as quick as possible. Some people might have gone 3 supplies and bunkered in a little bit harder there, but it's still a complete demolition job there. ExCaL goes 1-0 up. Okay, moving on to the next one. Down in the bottom left, we have the China Nuke with the purple. This is ExCaL. Up in the top right, we have the DoMiNaToR. This is the yellow player. That is Almo0d. Interested to see if ExCaL does anything different here. I think what he normally likes to do is get a truck from here. Get it over here and get some crushers. Did ExCaL make a TNT in the beginning to stop any truck rush? Because that could have been something that could have worked, actually. Go for a truck rush from here, which I think is what he's going to do. Maybe not, actually. Would it have worked, though, if he did? Let's see. It depends where that one goes. Yeah, it probably would get stopped, actually. So ExCaL... Oh, ExCaL is actually going for 3 supplies. Yeah, ExCaL does this sometimes. Builds a barracks, gets mines on it, and then it seals off the whole entrance, basically. So you're sealing it off for $1,100. But I suppose you could build a Gatling cannon there. That would equate to the same. Oh, he's walked straight into a TNT there. Okay. Always annoying when that happens. Next war factory is going up. I mean, the hard counter to this is something that ExCaL himself made, which is a super fast supply, super fast TNT with 2 RPGs in there. Go for the war factory, get the dozer hunt, and that's the counter to it. Something that ExCaL has punished Big Size doing many, many times. Technical coming in for Almo0d. ExCaL moving back with his Battlemaster. Technical drops off some RPGs, and it's going to get quite a lot of damage off. Ooh, almost goes down, and he's actually going to build a tunnel. I actually kind of like this from Almo0d. Almo0d is now very quickly going for a 3rd supply. Only collected on 4 workers on his main, which I think he does need more. Flamer will be the next unit for ExCaL. ExCaL might just come in from this angle as well, because this tunnel is not being covered by the RPGs, because the tunnel is blocking the thing that should be supporting it. Oh, take RPG from here as well. Oh, never do that. Never mix them 2 things together. Flamer gets in. He doesn't even evac it, and... Oh, man. It was actually a good strat. It was honestly good. If that wasn't a TNT inside of there that exploded all of his stuff, it was actually kind of nice. And if he just went in then to more tunnels and scorpions, that was actually kind of nice. But now ExCaL is going to clear it. Yeah, I'm actually pleasantly surprised from Almo0d. Like, literally never heard of the guy, but that was actually quite some impressive play. Just a little bit of better execution, and that could have actually gone his way very, very nicely. So I suppose the benefit of doing that is you've actually got a barracks. Your barracks is protected. He's going to be making a Lotus now, trying to capture these things in the middle. Train gets obliterated. The building gets obliterated. It's a bit of a funky and unique map here. On Plant Waste. CC now being built by ExCaL. Quite protected. There's mines all over the place there on the barracks and the prop. ExCaL now expanding down in the bottom right. There used to be an issue down in the bottom right, like with rocks, that would prevent you from placing a supply. You'd have to place it like kind of here. I think it's like that and that, for example. But I think on V2 here, which I said before, they changed that bunker, and they also removed some rocks. I think this is a like kind of Russian map. It was an NMC tournament, which basically means new map contest, from many, many years ago. But now the overlords are out. ExCaL, I think, is known for just producing pure overlords. You won't like start making elixirs or many ECMs. Literally just charge straight down the map with a load of overlords, and that's going to be very, very hard. Okay, Battlemaster's getting picked up, but ultimately it means absolutely nothing because Scorpions get shredded by Overlords. You need a monstrous amount of Scorpions. He should either commit to popping like a minute ago or pop from somewhere else. He pops from somewhere else. He's scared of a Helix. But the quads just get absolutely shredded. Everything's getting shredded, but the quads even more so. Absolutely no chance against subliminal messaging overlords. And yeah, that's GG. ExCaL's already getting the bottom right. It's building several bunkers. It's going to get helixes. And that is a done deal, but it was a nice attempt there for Almo0d. I think if that start had gone a little bit better for him, and he actually got that tunnel up and started putting pressure with Scorpions and RPGs, yeah, I think ExCaL could have been in trouble for a second. ExCaL probably still would have managed to get the oils, though, and maybe somehow recover and go from there, but it would have certainly got interesting. But yeah, 2-0 there for ExCaL. Okay, jumping into the next one, we have the purple player with the Jolly Stealth. This is ExCaL on Snowy Drought. There's a bunch of maps in the World Series, like 15 or so, quite a lot. Down in the south, we have the USA Vanilla for the yellow player. That is Almo0d. Winnable both ways. But against ExCaL Stealth, probably still going to be very, very difficult. There's a little trick you can do with the worker here, by the way. You see that little indentation there? So you can put a worker there and then build a tunnel in front, and it sometimes gets trapped in there, so the dozer has trouble crushing it. Saying that, USA dozers are very good at going in weird places and still getting the crushes, but if it was like a China truck, for example, yeah, there and there. There's also a few places over on the right you can get it in as well. Can't remember exactly. I think like between there, played around with it. Sometimes you can build a tunnel without it being crushed. ExCaL has only gone for 2 supplies. Tech RPG will be the first unit. He's preparing a TNT behind that. ExCaL now dropping down a 3rd supply. But again, the first unit of ExCaL running straight into a V. Now, with some better micro, that technical could have got stopped, and the V could have crushed all them RPGs for free, and you would not lose the V at all. So that's the last 2 games. ExCaL has just walked his first unit into its death. I mean, he got away with it there, but that was more on Almo0d. If he'd have shot the technical and then crushed the RPG straight away, that first attack would have been completely stopped. This one's the TNT. It's basically the classic, I call it like a 1-2 punch, which is basically, oh, this is bad from ExCaL. What? Oh, oh no, what's going on? Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm watching sometimes. That beeping was my computer, by the way, if another video has just finished. I mean, ExCaL got away with that with a Vet 3 technical because he got the last hit on a supply. But the attack there was a little bit sloppy, wasn't it? Like, the one unit that was out there had to run in and it actually got picked off. Yeah, he had a 5th anyway, but even the 5th hit and it still didn't almost finish it. It was reliant on the technical finishing it off. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so that's going to be a tech RPG. Only 2 RPGs inside of that one, though. You might be able to get inside of there, which is always annoying. I think in the previous map, you could actually shoot the oil. The previous version of this, which was Gorge Drought, basically. And now it's Snowy Drought. You used to be able to hit both of them buildings, I think. Didn't there used to be a building there as well that could actually fire on the Chinooks, which was massively imbalanced? Okay, Tech RPG comes in. It's going to finish a dozer. Tech RPG here again, but it's not actually collecting from those supplies at the minute. ExCaL building a line of stingers and tunnels. Not got his Erlen refinery yet, but he is working on it. Bike is headed down to the bottom right. No, V's got... No, it doesn't have a drone, actually. V's actually pushing straight down the middle. Stops the Stinger. Yeah, but a line of Stingers and Tunnels is very good against V's. Almo0d has still got one dozer. Palace now being built by ExCaL. V's heading over to the right-hand side. Big pop of the technicals, and these V's have all run to their death, and that is game. If it wasn't game already, you could say it was, but now that's 100% the game done, because you can't lose all your V's like that against the top player and still expect to win. Every single V has gone down. ExCaL will be delighted with that. He's actually just going back. I think he should be pushing there because... I mean, he probably doesn't feel any pressure, just wants to play the game out. But he should be pushing there and finishing the Vs. But he's got a hijacker here. He's going to steal a dozer. And just has to camp it out. He's going to drop a power and a CC somewhere. Or maybe just a power. Okay, just a power. Not a CC as well. I suppose he doesn't need to build a CC. The guy's nowhere near A10. Hasn't killed enough. Drone's still alive in the base. I mean, the Palace is going to build faster now. All the buggies and stuff are going to build faster. He makes another Rebel on a bike to try and capture this bottom right position. I mean, I swear he could already be dead if ExCaL got all them technicals and sent it into his base, but I just think ExCal's in no rush here. He knows he's comfortably ahead. He knows he was going to get the last dozer. The guy's dozed now. So he's the one who has to do something. He's going to have one go. He's going to send them Vs anywhere. But every second you wait, it's just getting worse and worse. There's a line of Stingers. And there's already buggies out. So wherever them Vs go, they will be sent to their death, and then that will be GG. ExCal's also trying to get this oil down in the bottom right still. I mean, yeah, okay, get stopped. But it's 100% decided. The technicals alone could win the game, never mind the buggies and the Jarman that are coming out. Yeah, Super Tech finishing off the Vs. And that V will go down. Doesn't even need the buggies and the Jarman, but if he did, it would be even worse. For the USA. And Almo0d has been defeated. Again, it was a nice attempt, and I do feel he had potential, but that first V, ever since that, I kind of knew this way, the way this was going. Like, why didn't you just get the crush on those RPGs? I suppose it just comes down to experience, and how many times have you seen Almo0d in top-level sets? Is probably never or very rare. I don't know who he is. But it seems like he knows the rough kind of build order, but the execution, the decisions when microing and stuff like that, he should have killed the technical, got the crush, and stopped that tunnel from being built. Ever since then, I knew it was kind of going one way. So yeah, GG 3-0 there for ExCaL. Okay, jumping into the next one, we got USA Vanilla for ExCaL down in the south with the purple. Up in the north position, we have the yellow. GLA Stealth, this is Almo0d. Some players like to do a box here. They'll drop a supply, War Factory Barracks, make their missile defenders and stuff here. Looks like ExCaL might be making one over here, though. And then he might drop this one. Otherwise, might just send it around to scout for a worker or whatever. Is that drone going to get detected when the tunnel finishes? I think it is, actually. Which is good there for Almo0d. You're always trying to find that drone to deny the vision. Okay, Firebase going up on the left side. This little ridge here does help you out a lot. Only seems like tiny and you might not otherwise think about it, but it does help you out a lot because it pushes the units to this position. And then your firebase has got a lot less area. Like everything has to come through there, basically. Whereas otherwise you'd want to go in there and then push down the left. I wonder if there's a little hole there. How the map would play out, how would it be different? Worker there for the yellow player. The stealth gets denied over on the right. It's going to be a tech RPG though. From Almo0d. Does he have a worker in there though? Because if he doesn't... Oh, he does, but he's put it inside of the bunker. Needs to now get that out, finish that tunnel. But he's got a lot of RPGs in there, and you might be needing them to cause some damage elsewhere on the map. Players like Boyka, by the way, like to go inside of that bunker, get a tunnel up, take your oils. Next supply. But notice this, when ExCaL did that supply, he'd already got a TNT off inside of the enemy base. Almo0d's done no damage and already building a third supply. You're kind of asking for the V push down the middle to just end the game. And by the way, it can easily go down the middle. Just go here, and you might even be able to kill the arms dealer without even fighting that tunnel, but also might just be able to kill the tunnel and just kill the arms dealer too. Oh, technical RPG on the right-hand side. Nearly kills an ambulance there, but it does get denied. Yeah, and if you do next to no damage, this V-push will come straight down the middle. He's dropping down another arms dealer now, but this is it. ExCaL finds a tunnel, gets rid of it, gets some veterancy there on one of the MDs. All the work is getting picked off. And Almo0d is yet to respond. Tries to sell that maybe a little bit late. ExCaL probably happy to go back with just a bit of veterancy there on his units. Firebase goes up in the base of ExCaL. There's a tech RPG. Should get stopped by 1V though with a Hellfire. And ExCaL just completely going back. Absolutely in no rush whatsoever. Why take a risk running into a potential tunnel when he's just picked off a supply in a tunnel for free? Happy to take that. Look at the XP. ExCal's lost 0. He's not even lost a dozer or a ranger or anything yet. Oh, he's lost 1 unit. Oh, it's going to be the drone in the base. The drone that got shot down. Which maybe we just won't count that because it doesn't give XP. Maybe it should give XP though. There we go, Zazon. Write that down for your patch. Okay, big tech RPG brawl up. ExCaL usually exceptional with the micro on the Vs. It's probably better just to not engage the Vs, just go on base trade. Yeah, ExCal's picked up a load of units. He's getting more and more veterancy. Almo0d's killed maybe 1 thing now. It's probably an MD. I don't know if Almo0d's trying to come around the back with a potential TNT. ExCaL killing loads and loads of stuff for free. Search and Destroy has been deployed. Here is... It's either a tech RPG or a TNT, I don't know. But no matter what it is, it's not going to cause enough damage to counteract this, and Almo0d has been defeated. GG. Well played there to ExCaL 4-0. Okay, jumping into the next one, down in the bottom left of Dralin Desert by Millard9. We have the GLA Vanilla. Sorry, yeah, GLA Vanilla for the purple player. This is ExCaL. All the way up in the top right with the USA. This is the yellow player. That is Almo0d. So he's going for a barracks first, going for some oils. Maybe Marikar style, because Marikar would like to go for that one, and then he'll prepare like 3 missile defenders or so here, or maybe 2 there, 2 there, 2 here, something like that. And if anything technical comes in to try and deny the oils, he can laser lock it and hopefully for him still get the oils. But what is he going for? He's going for a 1 supply oil build. Here comes a dozer. Gets the crush. I think he should get it. Oh, it's going to be close. No, he doesn't get it. All right, that's annoying. So far, this is taking away collection when he's only on 1 supply anyway and 1 Chinook. This is taking away collection time. And also that Chinook just being idle there is a complete waste. This is probably an already done deal. He's going for the oils behind this. I'll be very surprised if ExCaL doesn't realize what's up. As soon as he sees 1 ranger, he's going to check all of the oils and try to deny it. Yeah, ExCaL just running in. Okay, now realizes what's up. Kills a ranger. Almo0d trying to build a barracks. Might get some crushes here. Yeah, he's getting some crushes. It is a very weird map, this, like in terms of where to deploy your tunnels. Ouch. That's 2-minute 30 game and decided, yeah. It's a bit weird because it's quite open. Like, even though ExCaL had a load of tunnels there, the V army could still probably come from the right side and still close down the arms dealer. But yeah, GG, well played. There's another 5-0 to kick things off. ExCaL against Almo0d. Probably you predicted that. But actually, I was kind of impressed with Almo0d. He's at least done his homework. Unlike when I saw the Sepasek game, I think like building a barracks before power and stuff, he hadn't really researched that much. But Almo0d there actually looked kind of impressive and got potential. But yeah, it needs better decision making and stuff in the actual game. And that last build order there was a little bit poor, I think. But yeah, GG, well played. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.